Hi, my name is Frank Valentic, Director and Buyers and Vendors Advocate at Advantage Property Consulting. We're often asked whether you should buy a house or an apartment and what's a better investment. So firstly, let's have a look at what are some of the pros of buying a house. So firstly, with a house you have the land value, and land appreciates, buildings depreciate. That's a golden rule in property 101. So really, if you've got some land value, the land really increases in value. I remember buying in Elwood, my first house in Elwood in 2000. The land value then was around $1,000 a square metre. Now, 20 years later, the land value is about $5,000 a square metre. So that's really what's gone up fivefold over the last 20 years in Elwood. Secondly, with the house, you've got further subdivision and development potential. So there's that opportunity, if the block has a decent size, that you might be able to sell it in the future to a developer, or develop it yourself, or subdivide it and add some value and create some more wealth for you. The other important things are that you can attract more potential tenants, because with a house often it's a bigger property, so you can often attract families, you can often attract groups or couples when you're trying to rent it out. And it's also generally easier to resell a house because you've got those added advantages, the land value, so you're able to have a larger sales target market. You've got some developers, potentially investors, and home buyers as well. So what about some of the cons of buying a house? Well, if you're after rent return, houses are a disaster because you're not going to get it in the Melbourne market. Most houses are only getting 1 to 2% gross rental return. Some of the more renovated ones are getting more than that. Some of them in popular school zones or in popular beach locations are getting more. Obviously getting more if you're having it rented out with Airbnb or fully furnished as well. With a house, one of the disadvantages is you've generally got more maintenance, more headaches to worry about, because they are bigger. There's a lot more nuances with a house, so there are a lot more maintenance items that may need to be attended to. So there could be those ongoing maintenance costs which are a lot higher. You've also got high costs to renovate a house, because if you're looking at re-stumping or rewiring or having to do any major structural work to a house, there's a lot more cost involved than a small apartment. So should I buy a house still, or should I buy an apartment? Well, most of my investors like buying properties with land value because they're after capital growth. So I'd say houses offer that more than apartments do. Please don't hesitate to get on our website, check out information about our Buyers Advocate, Sellers Advocate, Property Management, and our group block purchases, and subscribe to our free weekly and monthly market update and videos. We look forward to seeing you next time.